Here it is. Even as we speak, you're still hiding the wound. It's beneath your mask! I feel more buxom than ever. Let's do this! During the fight, the red lights given off by the killer suddenly appeared.
Disappeared. Woo! Shake it, shake it.
Because he's feeling buxom.
Yeah, and he's all oiled.
Seconds later, the killer let out a scream. That's right, your mask went flying off your face. Mr. Godot, would you mind removing your mask? Dolly is one hell of a fighter for a small girl. If you have a dagger wound under there somewhere, then I'd say the whole case is solved. Different than you pictured, eh?
Yeah, totally.
Just now, I saw her spirit in you. I never liked you 6 years ago. You helped the woman who put me to sleep by hiding her bottle of poison. And then, while I was sleeping, you let Mia die. But you didn't care. You just kept living your pathetic, happy-go-lucky life. You even had the nerve to follow in her footsteps as a lawyer. I could never forgive you, that's what I thought.
Mr. Godot!
But I was wrong about you. I knew it from the very beginning. The truth is, the only person I could never find it in my heart to forgive was me.
You yourself?
I was the one that failed to protect Mia. Me. And no one else.
What about Mia?
Maya.
No, she's saying Mia in terms of... Oh, Maya? What?
I tried to avert my eyes from the truth, to escape from the harshness of reality. I just couldn't face Mia's death head on, so I ran. Women need to be protected. Remember that, Wright? I hid behind a mask. I threw away my true name. I couldn't even deal with being a defense lawyer anymore, so I quit.
But you saved Maya!
Yeah, that was my plan. Up until just now, anyway.
What do you mean?
Are you listening, Maya? If I had really wanted to save you, then there's one person I should have gone to and talked to right away.
Who would that be? Are you talking about Nick? He's not good at saving anybody.
But I didn't do it. I tried to get the help of Iris and your mother, but I closed my eyes to the most important man involved. Do you know why? The real reason.
No, why?
I suppose I wasn't really interested in saving you after all.
Huh?
I think I was just trying to salvage what was left of my broken soul. My dark, brooding soul. I was trying to make up for the fact that I couldn't save Mia. Nothing more. That's why I let you walk right into a situation I knew was dangerous.
So he was trying to, like, be the hero? That's why he concocted this entire thing?
Yeah, I guess.
Forgive me.
You're shit, Godot. You're fucking shit. You're wrong! You put your life on the line to save Maya. You're the best, Godot. You're the fucking best. I love you.
Was it really for Maya's sake? I'm not really sure.
I'll protect her forever now. Godot, I've learned everything I know from you. From now on, I'll protect every woman, ever. If there's one thing I learned from Godot, women are helpless.
Yeah,
The end.
Totally get what you meant by saying Mia at that point.
Like, who is supposed to protect Mia but Mia?
Yeah.
In fact, didn't that whole thing with the Thinker and the papers and the DL6 incident, I can't remember the complete details, like anything in Phoenix Wright, but I kind of recall Mia kind of being a little bit to blame for knowing she was in danger and kind of just, like, meeting up with him, what's his name, knowing that he was a dangerous son of a bitch, what's his name,
Yeah,
Red White?
Yeah.
Meeting with him alone, or maybe he snuck up to that meeting. I can't remember if it was a planned meeting or not. Anyways, what do you mean by that?
That night in the darkness of the garden, when I saw her silhouette,
And it wasn't Booby? Oh.
a part of me must have known the truth. The truth that it wasn't really Dahlia Hawthorne standing there in front of me.
You had to know. Not a part of you, full part of you had to know it wasn't Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yeah.
You had to know it was someone channeling Dahlia Hawthorne, period. That was the whole point of the plan.
Yeah, you absolutely knew that. It was in the letter.
100% you knew that. 100%. You knew she'd been executed. You knew it wasn't Dahlia Hawthorne. There's no refuting that.
No.
It could have been Misty Faye, or even that little girl.
Those are the only two things it could have been. Or Maya. There's three, but you saw Maya there. So you knew that you were killing either Pearl or Misty. One of the two, there's no other option.
But I still picked up the blade. It was like I was dreaming.
Ah, that's explanation enough. He was just like he was dreaming. He's a good guy.
Excuse me.
Heat of the moment phrase.
I'm not exactly sure what was going on in my mind.
I'm not exactly sure what was going on in my mind at that point.
Sounds like you need to be put away.
Was I really motivated by the pure desire to protect Maya Faye? Would I do it again? Probably. Or was it something else? I'm thinking about killing Trite right now. Was it my hatred for women?
That's what happens whenever that does. At least I know what causes it now. I think I can fix it. If I hit one button specifically during doing his voice, it makes it so that it sticks.
Really?
Huh? Oh. Looking for Godot. Alright.
Alright. Was it my hatred for a woman who had stolen everything from me 6 years earlier? Was it my hatred for women in general? Who knows? Could it have been simply a desire for revenge?
Revenge.
And now, I don't know anything anymore. I'm fed up with this world. Everyone betray me. I did learn something today, however. I finally realized I was the arrogant one.
Took you a while.
I was just chasing an illusion, a fantasy. The stupid fantasy of defeating you in the courtroom. You were the one who made me realize my folly. You never ran away from Mia's death. Instead, you picked up where she left off as a true defender of the people.
Your Honor, I move for Godot being a good guy. And that we drop all charges.
Case closed.
In that one moment, I understood everything.
That's a sweet frame.
Mr. Godot,
I think you already know this, but if you don't, my name is Diego Armando.
Rabble.
Mr. Armando, no! No, don't do it! I believed in you! I know you were trying to save me. I wish you hadn't killed my mom, though.
Yeah,
Fuck.
dude. Oh, fuck. See his face?
Thanks.
Yep. Your wound! It's bleeding.
Did you forget already? In my world, the color red doesn't exist.
Oh my god, you're so cool! But who is that masked man?
These must be my tears.
Oh. Tears. I would never forgive Phoenix Wright for all its fucking anime tropes if it wasn't for how ridiculous the entire thing is that forgives it.
Yeah.
Ever since I woke up from my coma, I think I've been waiting for this very moment.
Mr. Armando!
But we can see red, and you're definitely bleeding.
Yeah, you're bleeding right now.
Yeah, like all over the courtroom.
Like,
You're
can
gonna
we-
pass out soon.
We need some emergency surgery in the courtroom.
You do well to remember this, Maya. The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over.
I don't want to be a lawyer, though. I'll remember to tell Nick that. This is fucked up shit right here. This time, it is really all over, isn't it? I'm serious, is it? Isn't it? I don't know.
Please.
Please tell me. Defendant? She runs
Yes,
up to the
Your
stand,
Honor.
pushes Maya down. Although you weren't directly involved in the murder, tampering with the body in the crime scene is a serious offense in itself. We need to also note that regardless of all of how it went down and the fact that he should have known he was killing Misty or Pearl at that moment, the fact that the entire plan was to frame an innocent girl, Iris.
No, he went to Iris for help.
He went to...
He went to Iris.
Oh,
and Misty
yeah,
for
he
help.
did. That she was a part of the plan.
Yeah.
So, regardless, post, he intended to frame Iris.
I don't know what.
Whether it was
Yeah, I
the plan
guess.
initially, I guess in a way he came to the same, since Iris didn't spill all the beans either, it's like they both came to that conclusion, I guess, for her to take the blame.
I guess maybe.
And each
Framing
had different,
Iris was the backup plan.
and Iris agreed with it. Iris was the fall girl, and she was okay with it because she owed her homicidal fucking sister.
Right.
So in a way, I guess in the end she would deserve it because she's also half evil, since she like sympathizes with Dahlia, one of the most evil people in the world.
Yeah, and in hell.
Yeah. Tampering with the body at the crime scene is a serious offense in itself.
I understand, Your Honor. Mr. Armando explained
Don't
that to me
execute Godot.
very carefully.
He's too pretty to suck cocks in hell, says Briaria.
I knew the risk, and I willingly cooperated anyway.
He's exactly pretty enough to suck cocks in hell. Very well. Before I hand down my verdict, is there anything you'd like to say?
Well, there is one thing. I'd like to say something to Mr. Wright.
Fuck you, defendant. I'm out.
I want to apologize to you.
I don't need to listen to this. Apologize to me? For what?
For the case 5 years ago, of course.
Ha! I remember that. I just remembered. Weren't you poisoned by your own lover? Not exactly, but yeah, something like that. Even now, 5 years later, I can hardly believe it. Huh? She was gonna do it. She was planning to kill me. Oh my god. I mean, oh my god.
It's not all that surprising. The two of you hardly knew each other.
Huh. What do you mean?
You and my sister. You only met twice.
Huh? We only met twice?
The first time you met was on that fateful day. The day she poisoned Mr. Armando in the cafeteria of this very courthouse. The next time you met her was 8 months later. You met her again on the day that she stole your cold medicine. And Doug Swallow was killed.
No way! It can't be true! I mean, during our whole relationship, we were doing a lot of crazy fucking, oh my god.
For those 8 months, the woman that you thought was Dahlia Hawthorne wasn't actually my sister.
But all that anal fisting, like, it was fucked up.
Ow.
I wasn't even enjoying it.
Tell me about it. Me neither.
We were basically both wearing each other as puppets. Just walking around.
Ew.
People thought our hands were in each other's pockets, but nope. Okay,
It wasn't Dahlia. That was
It wasn't Dahlia Hawthorne?
I hope one day you can forgive me. Feeny.
Huh. Well, you mean...
That's right. I lied to you for 8 months. Rabble.
Judge, I move for a motion of crazy bitch. See ya. Walks out, high stepping out like like.
Awesome.
But why? Why would you do such a thing?
Ever since she gave you the bottle that day, my sister was trying to get it back as soon as she possibly could. Because of the police investigation and their surveillance, she couldn't move about freely.
So that's why you...
My sister, from the beginning, she was prepared for the worst.
Prepared for the worst?
Prepared for the worst. She thought that you might somehow discover the truth. That's why she was always ready to deal with you at a moment's notice.
What truth? What? Wait. You mean she was ready to kill me, don't you?
She already had so much to answer for. I didn't want any more sins on her soul. I begged her not to do it, and she agreed to give me a chance.
And that's why you came to me? You came to get the bottle of pendant back from me in her place?
But I couldn't get you to give it back. I feel that something even as simple as that. You suck like your sister. 8 months passed, and I still couldn't get it back from you. Finally, my sister couldn't wait any longer. She didn't consult me about her plans for you that day. It was the first time that had ever happened.
Man, Dahlia really did suck at everything.
Yeah.
Everything she tried to do failed. That was a bit strange, wasn't it? Up until that day, you two were partners in crime, and she would confer with you.
I think she must have noticed.
Huh? Notice what?
My feelings for you. If I had found out that she was planning to kill you, I would have done whatever was necessary to stop her, even if it meant her life or mine.
But... wait a minute. Who's that masked man?
After spending those 8 months by your side, my feelings towards you, they changed.
I have something to say to you two.
Yes?
Bitches be trippin'! I saw it from someone in there. And I think the user was a girl, so it made me laugh. Inside. You really are the person I always thought you were. Even after Dahlia Hawthorne was found guilty, I still believed in you. Fraser's commentary accepted as canon.
Thank you.
Worst case ever.
We say after the end of every case.
How many cups of darkness have I drank over the years? I don't even know. I tell you though, right now, this one here is the greatest cup I think I have ever had. Don't you think so, Phoenix Wright? Phoenix Wright? Phoenix Wright?
Yeah, I think you're right.
He called him Phoenix
And
Wright.
jumping shot cheers in the middle of the courtroom. Standing tall on the wings of my dreams. The purpose of this trial was to rule on the murder of the victim, Ali Dunim. At some point, I expect you will be tried for your role as an accomplice in the case.
I understand, Your Honor.
Very well. On the charge of murder, I hereby find the defendant not guilty. Court is now adjourned. Goodbye, gang. I just want the judge to one day show up in the lobby at the end of a trial and be like, "Good trial, huh, everybody? Good times." Like, he never gets to debrief with everybody.
No, poor judge.
All right, guys, we'll be back after this to wrap up the game, tie up all the loose ends, I suppose.